With an increasing number of people traveling regularly, for business and pleasure, airlines and airports are faced with the daily challenge of providing services to meet the needs of a wide variety of passengers. This includes providing a fast, safe, and easy way for passengers whose mobility is impaired to access commuter airplanes that are boarded from the ground.
Hi, can I have a mobile lift at gate 38, please?
The MOBILIFT AX does the job quickly and easily. The MOBILIFT offers a number of advantages that allow operators to use it efficiently under virtually any conditions. The equipment is always ready to go, so it can be put into use on extremely short notice, whenever and wherever it's needed. The unique open structure is exceptionally stable in the event of high wind or jet blast, and provides an unobstructed view when positioning the lift, minimizing the possibility of aircraft damage. Because the MOBILIFT is manually operated, it does not need to be plugged in or cycled and operates reliably in temperatures ranging from -50 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. The equipment requires no fuel, creates no emissions, and does not require fluid checks. Apart from a once-a-year safety and component check, no maintenance is required. In addition to providing wheelchair access, the MOBILIFT can also be used to board otherwise able-bodied passengers who are unable to manage stairs. The rated load of the lift is 600 pounds. However, as a safety check, each unit is load tested to 3,000 pounds before leaving the factory. The MOBILIFT is intuitive and easy to use. No special skills or license are needed, and the strength required to use the manual drive is minimal. In a one-hour training session, staff can learn to use the equipment safely and efficiently. One complete cycle of operation takes approximately 2 minutes, allowing critical turn times to be maintained. Unlike some lifts, the MOBILIFT is able to access all commuter aircraft without adapters, including the commonly used but difficult to access Beech 1900C and D models. In addition, the stretch version MOBILIFT AXR can also access narrow-body jets, such as the F-28, the Boeing 727 and 737, and the DC-9, as well as the full range of commuter aircraft. The MOBILIFT is manufactured by Adaptive Engineering, a company with a quarter-century of experience designing solutions for the physically challenged. More than 600 adaptive lifts are in use around the world, helping air, rail, and bus companies meet their passenger service commitments. The acquisition cost of the MOBILIFT is extremely competitive, and compared to other alternatives, the maintenance and training costs are insignificant. The MOBILIFT is a simple, dependable, and cost-effective solution, enabling airlines and airports to comply with government regulations regarding boarding devices for commuter aircraft, and to provide the best in customer service for special needs passengers. The MOBILIFT, engineering that works.
This video is part of a training package for the operation of the MOBILIFT AX and AXR. To complete the training, you must also read the operation and maintenance manual and practice working with the lift until you feel comfortable with it. The MOBILIFT enables you to easily and quickly board passengers who are in wheelchairs or have trouble with stairs. The equipment has been designed to make your job as easy as possible. Since the lift is completely manually operated, problems with electric, hydraulic, or other powered equipment are eliminated. The equipment does not need to be plugged in, warmed up, cycled, fueled, or otherwise serviced. The MOBILIFT will operate dependably, even under extreme weather conditions, and after sitting unused for long periods. With the patented high-efficiency drive system, the strength required to operate the MOBILIFT is minimal, and the lifting time is a little faster than conventional power lifts. Operation decals on the posts of the lift remind you what to do. And all the operator's controls are clearly identified with blue hand grips. But the equipment is only part of the passenger's experience. The most important part is the human element. It's your friendliness and confidence in using the lift that the passenger will remember. Keep in mind that the passenger may already be nervous about traveling or may have had bad experiences boarding in the past, so take a moment to reassure them. 3 pieces of information about the safety of the lift may help the passenger feel more secure. The lift's open appearance is to give it maximum stability and to meet stringent wind load requirements from the FAA. Each lift is factory tested to 3,000 pounds, or 5 times its rated lifting load of 600 pounds. And all lifting components have a backup for safety and reliability. Operation of the lift consists of 3 basic steps: moving the lift, positioning it at the aircraft, and enplaning or deplaning the passenger. The mobile lift is stored in the park position. To raise the lift into travel mode, use the wheel crank that's to the right when you're standing at the back of the lift. Turn this wheel crank clockwise until it stops. To tow the lift, lower the tow bar. To push, bring down the 2 push handles. Both of these actions release the automatic brakes. Note that although you can tow the lift to the vicinity of the aircraft, you must always position the lift at the plane manually. Use extreme care when positioning the lift at the aircraft. Take advantage of the control and visibility you have with the mobile lift to ensure that you do not contact the plane or propeller. To position the lift, start by lining it up with the door of the aircraft. If there are stairs in place, bring the lift within a couple of inches of the bottom of the air stairs, but do not contact them. If there are no air stairs, bring the lift within 2 feet of the aircraft. On narrow-body jets, rely on the high-level bumper to set the minimum spacing. When you're aligned with the door, release the push handles to engage the brakes. Unlatch the yellow outriggers on either side and extend them, watching to make sure there are no cords in the way and that the outriggers do not contact any part of the aircraft. Turn the wheel crank counterclockwise and lower the lift into the park position. An automatic leveler compensates for uneven ground. The lift is now ready for use. Before boarding the passenger, unlatch and lower the ground ramp, which must remain down throughout the operation. The attendant will bring the passenger onto the lift and will remain with the passenger, who will normally face away from the plane when using a front door. Be sure that the attendant locks the brakes on the wheelchair. Then close the gate behind them. Note that the passenger must keep both hands in her lap while on the lift. Now go to the left rear corner of the lift and turn the lifting crank clockwise until the lift deck is about 3 inches above the sill of the aircraft. Then return the crank to its folded position. Ensure that the passenger is clear of the rails before deploying the bridge ramp. Then use the bridge ramp crank to bring the ramp at least 3 inches over the sill of the aircraft. The bridge ramp also moves sideways if needed in order to line up with the aircraft door. Note that it is extremely important to ensure that the bridge ramp overlaps by at least 3 inches onto the sill of the aircraft. Also, make sure that it is resting solidly on the sill and not on a higher surface at either side of the door. Return to the lifting crank and lower the ramp down onto the sill. As the ramp lowers, the gate will swing open, allowing the passenger to board the plane. To deplane a passenger, you simply reverse the sequence. Do not attempt to drag the ramp off the sill. Raise the ramp clear of the sill and then retract it completely. Lower the lift to the ground and let the passenger off. Then raise the lift back into the travel position. Be sure to retract and latch the outriggers to prevent them from extending while the lift is being moved. Then, move the lift away from the plane. When the lift is back in the storage area, lower it into the park position. Once you're comfortable with the lift, this complete cycle of operation will take about 2 minutes. For complete, detailed information about the MOBILIFT, please refer to the Operation and Maintenance Manual. And ensure that only trained operators use the lift with passengers. If you have any questions, contact Adaptive Engineering.